difference between Tarantino and Scorsese, I find that there's more like I'm more like wowed in the immediacy after watching a Tarantino film, but I will watch Scorsese's films way more. There's such a dynamic quality to the way he makes movies that like I can watch almost any of his movies again and again and again just for the way it's put together.
I do that with Tarantino films way more. I put them on. That's why I've like I kind of knew all those references because I've probably seen it like 20 or 30 times. Or sometimes I'll just put it on while I'm doing something else. Like I watched, and especially that new one, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I just love having that on in the background.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is sort of the...
It's like a warm bath. It just feels good.
It's the only movie he's made that makes me question, do I like that? Is this better than Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, it's hard because it's so different. Someone said it's the only one of his movies that's not a revenge movie. It's like a romance.
Interesting.
It's a romance between the two. Yeah, bromance. A romance between the two male leads.
It's funny because it's like I always have to like take into account when I'm thinking about that because recency bias is always like, well, maybe this is better. Yeah. But if I go back to high school, me seeing Pulp Fiction for the first time again, that was like. There's like that in Goodfellas and Apocalypse Now. Is
what if you had a bad experience?
Blow my mind experiences of watching a movie for the first time.
Like you go to Pulp Fiction, someone dumps popcorn on your head, punches you in the face, and then that's your experience for Pulp Fiction, and now you hate it.
Yeah, well, I guess there's an associative quality. I remember there was this guy who used to be the most obnoxious person to like do anything with that I knew in college, and I agreed to go with him to see Goodfellas in theaters, and Goodfellas was at certain times in my life I'd consider Goodfellas my favorite movie, but when I watched it with him I was like, why didn't I like it? I was like, oh, it was fucking him. He just wouldn't shut up.
He was ruining it for you.
Kept tapping me. It's like, I've seen the movie.
Yeah.
I know you've seen it. I know this is the good part. Leave me alone.
Right. Let me enjoy it. Yeah, absolutely.